Alright, I'm doing a review on my Savage Stevens 305 22 mag rifle. Um, I like the rifle. Only had one problem with it, and I don't like to start a review out with saying the problems of a gun. Just mention it. So, uh, the bolt on this you can take out, and when I did that after shooting it, the first day I had it, went to put the bolt back in. Um, I got that far and it would not go any farther. It apparently had a screw that was too long. Took it back to the well, I didn't know at the time a screw was too long. I took it back to the guys I bought it from at the gun store, and they filed it down for me and fixed it. They don't know how I was able to shoot it. Um, yeah, that was the only problem with this gun. That was the most major problem I've ever had with a firearm. It did not deter me from Savage. I still like Savage. I still like the Stevens. I still think they're nice rifles. Well, nicer. They're not too expensive. All right, now the things I like about this rifle are that I can, well, it's sighted in for 100 yards. I have a Bushnell scope on here. It's non-adjustable. It's great at 50 yards. Um, but I cannot, you know, adjust for distance. Can't zoom in, can't zoom out. It's a fixed scope. Um, I can still use my iron sights. The scope mounts I have on here are the kind that you can see through. It has like tiny little rings under here. You can see, well, not tiny, big ass rings under it. And I can still use my iron sights, so that's a plus. The scope, well, the iron sights on this rifle aren't the best. Um, I don't personally like them too much for point blank shooting. If you're out hunting and you piss off an animal, like or you meet the animal that has rabies, like a raccoon, this will put it down if you're lucky with one shot. I knew a guy that shot one 9 times with a 22. So yeah, I'd rather have the 22 mag. But you could use, if he was too close, you could use your iron sights. Um, the it came with the rifle came with a magazine that holds 5 rounds. Don't like the fact that it has you have to put it on a ramp or rail, whatever you want to call it. To go in, it slides on the rail, and it is in. To like every rifle, you have the uh, what's it called, the thing you push right here, and it slides straight out. You just saw me do that. You saw it catch my finger. Well, not catch it. It hit my finger and it stopped. All right, now you can see my 22 in the background. I'm going to demonstrate with that how easy it is for me to load and unload that gun. All right, all right. 22. It holds 7 rounds. Loaded, unloaded. Hold on. Loaded, unloaded. Loaded, unloaded. Loaded, unloaded. The reason that I can do it that fast is look at the back. You can see that little notch right here. That's what holds my 22 magazine in. 22 mag, I have the whole damn rail. I'm not that big of a fan of it. Uh, yeah. Um, it's not that convenient. If you're hunting and you come across an animal with rabies and you have this gun, recommend you carry a sidearm. This thing didn't come with rail scope mounts at all. Like, my 22 came with dovetail mounts. Uh this one came with nothing. I had spent like $15 to get the mount. Then I had to get another like $6 or $7 to get um the scope mount thing, to hold the scope on there, because the one the scope came with, the mount and everything, but it didn't fit that. So I had to go buy more, and I was just pissed off that whole day because of that. So yeah, no real problems with this rifle. Is the one thing, eh, I mentioned all the major problems, but as when it comes to comfort and shooting, it's a comfortable rifle to shoot. It's accurate. It's fun to shoot. Bullets aren't too cheap for this one. I use CCI full metal jacket, uh, hollow points. It's 40 grain. It's $10 at Walmart. For 50 rounds. But it's gonna be a hunting rifle, so um, it is a little small. You can see my hand right here. This is where I like to hold my rifle. Yeah, see, holding it, but it is a little small. It's thin. It's a thin, lean gun. I stress it is a lean gun. It's for more of a kid thing. It's more of like a kid's rifle size, but an adult can easily use this, especially if if the adult knows how to adapt to a rifle. Um, so yeah, I've had no problems with it. This is like an inch and a half shorter, maybe two, more like actually like 2.5 inches shorter than my 22, and it is lighter. It's like a pound and a half lighter than my 22, but it shoots bigger bullets. Um. So yeah, here's my. I'm gonna just wrap it up here, and this is my Marlin. Sorry, Savage. Stevens 305 22 mag rifle. Uh, and back to size of the rifle real fast. Remember, it's not the size of the rifle; it's the way you use it. I don't know why the fuck I just said that. I just felt like saying it. All right, see you guys.